Hope FM. It's now 9 a.m.
Listen and live.
A revival is breaking out.
The voice of hope in the air. News on the go with Kennedy Kimani.
Good morning. Former Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i has returned to the country from the United States of America amid a mounting speculation over his 2027 presidential ambitions. Matiang'i landed at JKIA yesterday night but declined to address the press, only offering a brief off-record comment thanking God for the safe journey. Matiang'i was received by top Jubilee Party officials, including Secretary General Jeremiah Kioni and Kisii Senator Richard Onyonka, both of whom have openly endorsed his potential bid. His return comes days after Jubilee declared its support for his candidature, further fueling reports of a looming political comeback. Matiang'i's name has remained in the spotlight since the Gen Z-led protest in June last year, with talk of him challenging President Ruto gaining traction online. His reported ties to a Canadian lobby firm and ongoing role at the World Bank in Washington have only added to the speculation, with insiders hinting he may soon quit to join the race for State House. President William Ruto has defended his continued support to churches, brushing off criticism over hefty donations. Speaking at AIPCA Church in Meru, Ruto maintained that the state-church partnership is deeply rooted in Kenya's history, dating back to the independence era. The head of state has insisted his administration won't bow to pressure from those questioning the motive behind its religious contributions.
Hatuwezi kusahau kujenga nyumba ya Mungu. Pia na kanisa tutajenga. Na bidii na tuombe ruhusa mtu na hatuna ati tunaomba msamaha, hapana, tutajenga. Sasa mimi nauliza nyinyi, kwani tunaweza kujenga barabara? Ndio huyo mimi najenga sijui hostels, tunajenga markets, tunajenga affordable housing, hata State House mimi najenga. Alafu tukose kujenga kanisa?
The Judiciary has launched investigations into claims of court capture by rogue brokers preying on desperate litigants. Speaking at the High Court Judges Conference in Mombasa, Chief Justice Martha Koome condemned the imposters for peddling fake rulings and interfering with justice. She has called on the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission to move swiftly and read the corridors of justice of these fraudsters.
These individuals who position themselves as intermediaries are giving judges and judicial officers a bad name and contributing to the negative public perception of our institution. So I urge all of you to take deliberate steps to eliminate these brokers from our court corridors. If they are coming as court users, they should come on the day that meeting is convened, and they must show their interest when they come as court users.
The National Assembly will kick off public participation on the Constitution of Kenya Amendment Bill number 4 of 2025, aimed at anchoring the NG-CDF, Senate Oversight Fund and NGAAF into the Constitution. Speaker Moses Wetangula underscored the need for constitutional due process, noting that public consultations will run from the 5th to the 7th of next month. The bill, introduced in March, is now before the Justice and Legal Affairs Committee. Meanwhile, Migori Senator Eddy Oketch is calling for a complete overhaul of the National Government Constituency Development Fund, terming it a flawed financing structure with a weak oversight. Speaking in a TV interview, Senator Oketch argued that governors should take charge of CDF funds and not MPs so as to ensure better accountability.
CDF is bad for the country. There is no any other name that you call it with. The role of members of parliament is clearly stated. Legislation. Go to parliament and make laws. I think we need to make these things simpler so members of parliament. Maybe they don't, if you say legislation, it looks like a very complex term. Representation. Go to parliament so that when things are being talked about, resources that are being shared in the country, about the entire country, Talk about what is supposed to come to your country, constituency. Yeah. When the country is sharing different resources here and there, when the executive has brought issues that are affecting the entire country, what perspective is affecting your constituents? That's why you are there, to represent them. That any decision that is being made, you are there, not to go and seek for CDF.
The Ministry of Health has suspended all kidney transplant services at Mediheal Hospital, citing serious ethical concerns following an expose on illegal organ trade. Health Cabinet Secretary Eddy Oketch has directed patients to 8 approved facilities, including Kenyatta National Hospital and Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital. The suspension follows a German DW documentary revealing a global kidney trafficking network linked to Mediheal, with donors allegedly flown in from as far as Pakistan and coerced into procedures under false identities. An independent audit has been launched to review the hospital's transplant records over the past 5 years, with 2 senior ministry officials suspended as investigations intensify. The Kenya Medical Practitioners and Dentist Council has also been ordered to freeze licensing of foreign doctors outside East Africa and conduct a fresh vetting exercise.
I'm appointing an independent expert committee to undertake a comprehensive audit of all kidney transplant services at the Mediheal group of hospitals for the past 5 years. I've also directed the immediate suspension of Dr. Morris Wakwabubi, the acting head of the Kenya Blood Transfusion and Transplant Services, and Dr. Evelyn Chege, the technical lead who chaired the ministry's multidisciplinary probe in December 2023.
And that's the news at 9 a.m. Good morning. I am Kennedy Kimani.
News on the go, keeping you up to speed with the latest news.